king is the palace of King Ahasuerus. The king is with his advisor Haman as he sits on his throne. And as usual for kings on Sunday mornings, he's hanging out doing a crossword puzzle.
Do you have a nice one? I have an extra one. Or you can.
Hey, so here I am, Sunday morning, reading the Times, noshing, and, I'm bored. No one to talk to or to share stories with. A king can get very lonely. What is that noise?
What is that smell?
We get a courtesy flush over there.
That's the strangest thing I ever heard. Anyway, I need your help. I need your help on 6 down. What's a 6-letter word for hat with 3 corners?
Oh, that's easy. That's mine. Caution.
Caution. Whoa. You gotta be kidding me.
Do I, Haman, look like the kind of person who kid around about these kind of things?
Well,
That's... Oh. We got to talk to your nutritionist. I am very serious about my hat. I am so serious about my hat that I have a song about it. You want to hear my song about my hat? Of course you do. My hat, it has 3 corners. 3 corners has my hat. 1, 2, 3. That hat had not 3 corners. It would not be my hat. It's a great song. You want to hear it again? Of course you do. My hat, it has 3 corners. 3 corners has my hat. It had it not 3 corners. It would not be my hat.
I can't get it.
Can we vote him off?
Oh, hey, I think you're funny noises out there, don't
It's
you?
not the air conditioner.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you're a very strange person.
I'll take it.
Yeah, well, I need something different. I need somebody that I can spend some quality time with. What? No. I need somebody that can really help me with my crossword puzzles. I would have
Just
Yeah. You know Toshman, so what? I need somebody that sings short songs. Long songs that go on and on and on. My hat.
You told me you liked my songs. Alright. So, I suppose it's my fault that Vashti, your first wife, left you. Hey, Vashti.
I remember it like it was yesterday, and I still can't figure out what I did that was so wrong. All I asked her to do is come down, say hello to some of my friends who were playing poker. What's so wrong with that?
Well, I suppose the fact that she had just gotten into the shower and all of her clothes were in the other room had something to do with it.
So it's my fault.
Well, you did tell her to leave after that. She just put an ad on the internet. I'm sure you could find someone. Just make sure she's got the right background. You wouldn't want her to be too different from you or me. And remember, I have an evil plan for the Jews, so you might want to keep that in mind.
You might have something. That sounds like a good idea. I command you to put an ad in for me. It should say, single king seeks same. Except queen,
I'm not judging.
For marriage. Walks in the park, sharing the Sunday Times, doing a crossword puzzle with bagels. But don't be Jewish, okay? Yeah, because Haman has some...
Get right on it.
Meanwhile, in a nearby morning?
It was until the hormone replacement therapy.
Oh, okay. Oh.
My dear niece Esther, King Ahasuerus has placed an ad looking for a queen. You should apply. As his queen, you can help our people be aware of the evil plans towards the Jews. Please tell me you'll respond to this ad. Make sure you tell him you're very good at those crossword puzzles. That always impresses the Persian kings. You might want to keep the Jewish thing to yourself, though. Why start talking about religion when you haven't even had the first date?
Hold on a second, okay? Let's see. Oh, a 6-letter word for hat. That would Tashen. Tashen. Oh, great. Tashen. Okay, now what were you saying? Marry the king, protect the Jews, our people. Okay, I suppose I can. Could you message me the details?
Okay.
Could you message me the details? Esther.
You got it.
Esther. Oh, yeah, Esther. Yes.
My sweet little prune dumpling.
Esther. Prune Hamantashen. Yes. Esther answers the ad and wins over the king right away. Quit bouncing, honey. This is going to hurt you a lot more than... You're my king now. Oh. You're following me around. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to miss my place. I'm so excited. She and the king are married, and Esther is crowned, as you just saw, queen. Later that same day,
Your Majesty, there are people among us who refuse to bow down and are trying to cause a collapse of your kingdom. They are very, very dangerous. I feel we must do away with them. In fact, I feel that by doing so, I'm actually saving your life.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Amen.
Have my permission to do away with.
Sweet. Alright, so Monday, no, bowling. Tuesday, open book club. Have you finished it yet? You do this every week. Please remember to bring the snacks this time. Thank you. Wednesday, that was supposed to be mean to kids and small furry animals day, but
very sensitive. No, my dog piddles in corners.
your dog will have 3 corners. But yeah, the doing away with the Jews can happen on Wednesday, and that is that falls in Purim, 14th of Adar. Perfect.
Unknown to the king and Haman, Morning overhears this conversation and runs to tell Queen Esther. That's you, baby doll.
You must convince the king to stop Haman from doing Haman.
Right?
Take him some of this yummy hamantashen.
Okay.
That the Benamins for kids have made.
Very nice. Nice job.
Joking there, Bobby.
I suppose I could do that, but first I think I'll take a hot yoga class, and then I'll have a chia seed smoothie. Oh, and then I'm going to go for a 3-day hike on the Pacific Rim Trail. That ought to do it. Well, it may not help, but it couldn't hurt, right? Following the dinner party, the queen goes over to King Ahasuerus' throne. Well, Lord knows why. A place where no one is usually allowed to visit with good reason. When he sees his wonderful Esther, he lowers his scepter to allow her to enter.
What do you mean?
My generous king,
Yeah.
I beg of you, don't do away with the Jews. You would have to do away with me as well. For you see, I am also a Jew. Besides, if you check your book of records, you'll find out that my Aunt Morty saved your life.
Wait a minute. She?
She,
What do
don't
mean
you
she saved
remember?
my life? What do you mean? She? Mordecai. Come on.
Okay, don't you remember that when the carriage rolled over you and a guy named Mordecai ran up and lifted the carriage and saved your life? Oh, wait a second. That was Les Mis.
The next day.
Oh, that one.
And meanwhile, back at the castle, the next day, the king sees Haman.
You know what? I'm here for you. You know what?
You know, Haman, I was reading that book of records last night, my bedtime story. And I never saw a properly thanked person who saved my life. I never thanked that person.
Grammar's important.
What should be done for such a hero?
You know what? I think that this theoretical person should be allowed to ride your beloved horse through Shushan for all to see, and a race would be nice. Get that on the spot, too.
Fine, fine. Go fetch a saddle large enough for Morty.
Surely you, Jack.
Don't call me Shirley.
Well, even though the king recognized Morty was a great person, and the Jews should be left alone, he had already decreed that a war should take place. And since people have a tendency to fear being seen as indecisive, something that generally has more to do with one's relationship with one's parents, or perhaps just not being able to admit you were wrong, or maybe just plain old and being not too smart. Thinking things through. Oh, sorry. You get the idea. Unfortunately, the king didn't stop the trouble on Purim Day. And on Purim Day, a great battle took place under the fearless direction of Mordecai. Morty. I'm sorry, babe. The Jews are victorious.
Celebration that will follow. Oh, and would you tell her not to make those ones with the fruit?
Yeah, please no fruits, okay? Seriously.
I think you can get us a little more fun.
Right?
Now, I like my throne room, but I'm kind of ready for a change of scenery.
Gotta branch out.
Let's just say, we'll just have the poppy season.
Okay.
How's that?
That works.
I'm the king. Seems to me that that's the kind of thing I can get.
Give me a high five, honey.